having a Father's Day get together down here for some of our friends on Father's Day on Sunday, and we are trying to clean up and get everything ready. So that's what we're going to be doing. I've got to get as much done as I can because the next few days are going to be really busy, just trying to get the place cleaned up and get ready to have folks out here. When you take and you fence and you do projects, you just throw stuff because you're on the go. Anyway, I'm gonna get with it and bring you guys along for it. So we kind of cleaned this area up right here last night. We worked right up until dark. I've still got some wire I need to move. We putting everything back here behind the hill, and I want to clean up some of this other stuff just to make it look more presentable. It's about the 4th or 5th time I've cleaned this area up, and it doesn't take and get much better in between projects. I have all of this scrap from cutting up the rafters. I've got to cut up this old rafter. It's beat up. I'm going to cut up these walls, get the good out of them, and move it back there. And when I get the backhoe here, we've changed our plans on what we're building, so I'm going to take these out, these posts, get them out of the ground, get them back in the back, and this whole area be set up here for some games and stuff for the kiddos, some horseshoe, cornhole, that sort of thing. But later in the day, I got most of this picked up and put on the truck. I've got these 2 walls left to take and cut up and get them on the back of this truck. I'll probably go empty this one over the hill. Most of this will probably end up being firewood. Always doing something, and that's the way it is on any homestead or any big piece of property or any ranch. You always got something to do. If you sit down and rest, you're always thinking about what you guys do. Alrighty folks, we've been hard at it. I've been cleaning pens. I've been cleaning up around here a little bit. I've got some more to do up by the house. We got that little Kubota for the day. We usually do this about twice a year. I've been cleaning up these pens. It's crazy to think how much manure was in here. I generally clean it out like right now, generally earlier than I am right now. This is June. I try to do it in May, and then I do it again in about October. But this ground right here is actually warmer for the horses than the sand is out there, just because this stuff is composting and sitting here and putting off heat. So it's generating a lot of warmth. So I've got this little section here to do, clean this up, and I'll be done with this little project. But I've got a mountain of manure back here, that's for sure. Wind's blowing a little bit today, folks, but got a lot done yesterday. I didn't get to video much of it because I was busy doing it. Step here behind this building. I did get the backfilling done here. I've got to rake it, kind of clean it up a little bit. I'll take and show it to you. The wind don't blow too bad. So the rain's been coming off here and been washing all this sand away, and the wind's been blowing. Sorry about the wind. Been blowing the sand away, so I put some dirt in here and kind of dressed it up a little bit. That little tractor's not a precision piece of equipment like a backhoe or like a skid steer. Skid steer I could have done a lot better job, but got the job done. Got dirt in there. Today, gonna run with a guy over to take a look at a horse. Maybe he'll buy it, maybe he won't. We're gonna go take a look at it. We got a busy weekend, and we got a Father's Day celebration on Sunday, so week ain't over yet. So we got this little guy. He's going to be Fred's horse. He's a long yearling. He's not quite 2 yet. Pretty straight boned. Nice looking little horse, little roan. Got a head full of sense, loaded right up, leads. think he's going to be a nice little horse for Fred. Didn't have much of a chance to video while I was over there. Kind of went kind of fast. We got him loaded up and we got back out here. We're in Sanders now, fixing to head to the house. I'm going to take him over there and I'm going to be working with him. So I'm going to bring you guys all the fun and show you his journey. Me and Fred got him back over here at the house. We got him in this sheep pen. He's a good looking colt. I'm going to start working with him right away. I got him dragging a lead right now because he's kind of hard to catch. And once you get your hands on him, he's pretty quiet, but he just needs a little bit of reassurance. So until he gets easier to catch, I'm just going to let him drag a lead. And I'm going to be taking this little structure out of here. Baba's kind of tore up about not being able to get over here. But Fred, what do you think of him?
He's a little guy.
He's young. He'll grow up. He grows up into his knees. You're going to have a big horse.
Oh, yeah.
This is the age to get them right here. They don't know nothing, and ain't nobody taught them nothing bad. So
Can't wait. Can't wait to start working with him.
He's got a head full of sense, too. He loaded right up on the trailer, and they've already got him leading. And he is a stud colt. Once he gets older, we'll take and probably castrate him, but he's going to make a nice little horse.
Right on.
Time to get them when they're young. He'll be 2 years old this year, and he's a long yearling. Perfect time to start getting the groundwork done on them, teach them to drive, teach them to pack a saddle, and get them started right. I am working on Old Yeller. Last night we broke down and fuel pump went out on it. I was hauling that backhoe back to St. John's. Fuel pump went out right at the Gas and Go parking lot. And we couldn't get the fitting to go on the bottom of the fuel pump. And we tried and tried and tried to finagle it until I was tired, about an hour. Shout out to Paul and Javi and Emmett McPhee. Emmett come over and he cut a piece of bleeder line off of his truck and made me a piece. We cut the fuel line and made a piece. Now I'm fixing to add just rubber hose from the fuel pump all the way up to the carburetor. It's always something, but Emmett really helped us out, jumped in there, and especially thanks to him. Paul took, and him and his wife Yvonne, they took us to 60-mile round trip over to Eager to get parts, and then back. And Javi stayed with me there the whole time, and I wasn't feeling real good. I think I had heat exhaustion, but I'm trying to fix this because tomorrow I'm going to need this. I've got to go to Snowflake tomorrow, so I'm going to be working on this, and then I really need to finish cleaning up because we got family here that came in for the weekend. They're going to hang out with us, and we're going to have that dinner on Sunday, so never a dull moment. We ain't got that horse today, went to St. John's, just a lot of running around, and this is our week off. So we'll get this truck fixed and see what else we can get into. Okay, I'm not sure if you can see this or not. New fuel pump. Turn my light off here. See a little bit better. It had a steel line. You can see right here. It has a steel line you can see right here. And it was kinked 6 ways from Sunday and would not fit in the bottom of that fuel pump. So what I did right now, last night we cut it and put a small section in there. I just went ahead and cut it out and put a fuel line, rubber fuel line from here up to here. I'm going to start it up, make sure it don't leak anywhere. And we should be good to go for another little while. That fuel pump lasted about a year and a half. So they're cheap, $24. So probably need to put an extra one in the truck just in case this happens again. This is going to fix my problem as far as not being able to get fittings in place. That outlet where it goes up to the carburetor is right against the block and just super hard to get in there. And these are a little bit hard anyway, so got it done. Emmett had a little small section that he cut off his truck. We put it in there last night, made it home. It was working fine, wasn't leaking, but I just wanted to make sure I didn't have any future problems. So start it up, test it, be good to go. Hey folks, we had an awesome Father's Day dinner. Now, a lot of folks came. Really appreciate everybody come. Anybody brought anything, really appreciate them. Paulie's sister and brother-in-law, they came out a day or two ahead and they helped us. And if they hadn't, it wouldn't have got done because I was feeling under the weather. I thought it was just heat exhaustion. I really didn't know exactly what it was. I was getting fevers at night, and then they would go away. I'd get fevers at night, and then I would get chilled, and that was every night. And since about Tuesday or Wednesday, I think, I was getting chills. And we were trying to set up for this thing, and I just wasn't feeling good, and I was going and doing stuff. I went and walked with a surveyor on a property and just wasn't feeling up to par. Monday morning, Sunday night was a bad night, and Monday morning I said, this is it, I can't handle it no more, you got to take me to the doctor. So Miss Polly took me into the ER, and I was in the ER all day. They finally decided to scope my stomach. They admitted me, and come to find out it was a viral infection in my digestive tract, and it was, I guess it'd been there a while, and I guess my body had been fighting it for a while. I was really tired. They put me on some antibiotics. They treated me really good at the hospital. Shout out to Summit Medical in Sholo, Arizona. They treated me real good. The admitting doctor, great guy. Everything went good. It's now Thursday, and I've had a couple days off here, and I'm just really tired. We're back at it. We've got to go today, and we've got to go talk to some people about their property, but I'm just moving slow. Don't have a lot of energy. My body was fighting that infection, and it's kind of left me puny, to say the least. So that's the week that we had. This is a new week coming up. I don't know how much I'm going to get done videoing this week. Don't know what we're going to get done. Don't even know what's going to happen. But one thing's for sure, we'll just keep pushing forward regardless. So with that being said, I'm going to end this up. And remember, if you don't know which way to go in this old world, commit your ways unto the Lord. Trust also in Him, and He'll bring it to pass. We'll see you later.